good, y'all boys? We got another video. I have a discussion that I want to talk about. I have a discussion that I want to discuss. Well, let me not going back and forth, but how I feel about abortion. Abortion is a serious topic, a very serious topic. Should not be taken lightly, let alone rape. I'm unbiased. You know, I have two ways of thinking. How I feel, I'm gonna keep it 100. So abortion, first and foremost, I don't fuck with abortion. I'm not. What is it? Pro-abortion? Pro-life? Pro-life? It's called pro-life? Nigga, I'm pro-life. You hear me? Back then, I was hella promiscuous, dude. Dude, I was fucking. Real nigga shit, I was fucking shit. And I ain't give a fuck. Sometimes I wasn't safe with myself. Sometimes I didn't care who it was with. I was just fucking. Thinking back on it, it's just like, damn, why I fuck that girl? Why I fuck shorty? Back then, I agreed with abortion because it was just a way for me to nut in hoes and not have to take responsibility of the action. All because of lust. Y'all understand that? All because of lust. I did not care about abortion. I wanted to nut in some shit. Fuck it, we get an abortion. If push come to shove, nigga, fuck it, we get an abortion. Mind you, bro, this is back when like we in high school. We ain't just got $50 for no plan B. How I feel now, I don't just fuck hoes. I don't just fuck anything no more. I used to be on that shit, but I don't just fuck anything no more. I'm more on my like, you know, sentimental value type shit. You feel me? If that bitch ain't adding value in my life, and it ain't gotta be monetary value or more so mental value. Like I'm chilling around her, my life is peaceful, health is good, she cares about my health, things like that. If you're not adding that as a woman in my life, I don't even get my dick don't even get hard. Don't get me wrong, I'm still a lustful nigga. I have sinful ways. So if I see a bad bitch on the streets, or if I see a bad bitch on Instagram or Twitter, nigga, I want to beat my meat. You know? I guess the more you do it, I guess you have to get tired of it. The more you do that shit and the more you realize how dirty people are, how much they don't take care of themselves, uh, abortion, things like that happen. People being mistake babies or whatever you want to call them. It's just, and the more I got closer to God, man, I don't fuck with that shit. And that being said, that leads me to my topic, bro. I don't fuck with abortion. Miss me with that pro-choice shit. My body, my choice. You a hoe. 9 times out of 10. You know what I'm saying? For the ones who were raped. Like I said, I'm both stances. I'm not no woman. So I don't understand how it feels, obviously, to be in that position. I probably won't ever understand how it feels to be in that position. No one out here is claiming or proclaiming is announcing that, oh, we want her to get raped. We want her to get raped. We want y'all to get raped. No one's saying that. So let's like throw that shit out the window. Cause I feel like when people be like, oh, like you're wrong for getting an abortion if you were raped, as if they're a terrible person just because they don't want to kill a baby. They're thinking about the baby. They're not thinking about you. Can you call them evil for that? Can you absolutely call them evil because they thought about the baby and not you, not how you felt? And if you think that, then you're selfish in the brain. You're selfish. At the same time, that's why I say I'm unbiased with this shit because at the same time, I understand like why you wouldn't want to have a baby. I know a lot about mental problems, you know, mental gymnastics, you know, mental issues, psychological issues. I study that, so I definitely understand why you wouldn't want to have that baby. Why, like the feelings you probably feeling while being pregnant, knowing where the baby came from. I understand all that. I truly do. Like I said, I'm God-fearing man. God says we shouldn't kill nothing, no murder. Like what? If you don't want to have a baby, you want to get an abortion. I understand. In the same breath, I don't want to kill a baby. Why would I want to do that? Let alone, why would you want me to be cool with doing that? It puts us obviously in a tough position. And that's just how strong the devil works. If you get raped, God forbid anyone, whoever's listening to this video, if you have a mother, daughter, sister, auntie, niece, I have all of them. Well, I don't have a daughter, but I have all of them. I pray every day for their safety. God forbid something happens to them. If that was to happen, that's a tough situation. Cause it's like, get rid of it, keep it. Ain't no really wrong answer. But if you're a Christian, you're a God-fearing man, God-fearing woman, then you know what I'm saying, you gonna have the baby. You know what I'm saying? Cause at the end of the day, that baby could be a miracle baby. That baby could be the next president. That baby could fund your lifestyle. We speaking on pretense. We're not speaking on what could be. But at the same time, the same way we shouldn't speak on what it could be, we cannot speak on what it can't be. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, it's just a tough position. But if we all have these conversations and communicate, we won't be mad at each other for our decision making. Too many people getting hurt out here for having an opinion. Sometimes the opinion don't make the other person a lesser person than what you are. Sometimes it's just you in a tough situation. You gotta pick or choose. Like, do I think about the girl or do I think about the baby? You cannot get mad because someone was doesn't want to kill a baby. You cannot get mad. And usually, like I said, a woman, they're more emotional. So you can't have these conversations with women most of the time because they're just gonna shut you out. Like, misogynistic. You're not a woman. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's gonna make it hard for you to even get your point across. But if we're being realistic, bro, and for those who did not get raped, you niggas are whores. All of y'all hoes. Y'all want abortion, abortion, abortion. Paying 500, 500, 500 because you got it. See, people want an excuse to run around here having sex. It's one thing, you got condoms. Once you get married with someone, you have every obligation to that person's body, mind, and soul. Sickness through health, rich through poor. Like y'all are one now. Y'all share life together. Kids. Come on, man. There's a reason why, you know what I'm saying, you're not supposed to be having sex. You can't feed that bullshit to somebody who has their head on strong and who's morally intact.